Vechain cost certainly equivalent to $0.0231 a coin, which basically is very huge. The present exchanged cost range, 0.0228 0.0237 in a genuinely large way. The earlier day close, 0.0235, exceptionally as opposed to mainstream thinking. The change explicitly was 0.0004, 1.70%. Which most certainly is genuinely critical. Opposite rates, United States dollars to VET, which basically is very critical. Vechain value expectation for, in the not-so-distant future and month in an unobtrusive manner. Vechain cost expectation on Wednesday, walk 15, cost $0.025, sort of greatest 0.027. Genuinely least 0.023 in an unpretentious way. Vechain estimate on Thursday, walk 16, cost $0.027, sort of most extreme 0.029, truly least 0.025, exceptionally in spite of prevalent thinking. Vechain cost forecast on Friday, walk 17, cost $0.027, lovely most extreme 0.029. Certainly least 0.025. Vechain gauge on Monday, walk 20, cost $0.028, especially greatest 0.030, genuinely least 0.026, or so they truly thought. In multi-week Vechain cost expectation on Tuesday, walk 21, cost $0.025, truly most extreme 0.027, essentially least 0.023. Or so they truly thought. Vechain estimate on Wednesday, walk 22, cost $0.023, sort of greatest 0.025, exceptionally least 0.021 in a really significant way. Vechain cost forecast on Thursday, walk 23, cost $0.022, fundamentally greatest 0.024, kind of least 0.020, which basically is genuinely critical. Vechain gauge on Friday, walk 24, cost $0.022, kind of most extreme 0.024, essentially least 0.020, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Vechain cost forecast on Monday, walk 27, cost $0.022, greatest 0.024, extremely least 0.020 in a genuinely significant way. In about 14 days Vechain figure on Tuesday, walk 28, cost $0.021, beautiful greatest 0.022, lovely least 0.020 in an unpretentious way. Vechain cost forecast on Wednesday, walk 29, cost $0.020, kind of most extreme 0.021, especially least 0.019 in an unobtrusive way. Vechain figure on Thursday, walk 30, cost $0.019, sort of greatest 0.020 in every way that really matters, least 0.018. Vechain cost expectation on Friday, walk 31, cost $0.020, by and large greatest 0.021, especially least 0.019. Or so they in a real sense thought. Vechain gauge on Monday, April 3, cost $0.019, essentially most extreme 0.020, really least 0.018 in an unobtrusive way. In 3 weeks Vechain cost expectation on Tuesday, April 4, cost $0.019, extremely greatest 0.020, sort of least 0.018. Or so they explicitly thought. Vechain figure on Wednesday, April 5, cost $0.020, genuinely most extreme 0.021, least 0.019. Vechain cost expectation on Thursday, April 6, cost $0.019, kind of most extreme 0.020, exceptionally least 0.018. Which basically is very critical. Vechain conjecture on Friday, April 7, cost $0.018, really greatest 0.019, for the most part least 0.017, or so they sort of thought. Vechain cost expectation on Monday, April 10, cost $0.018, greatest 0.019, least 0.017. In about a month Vechain figure on Tuesday, April 11, cost $0.018, especially greatest 0.019, genuinely least 0.017, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Vechain cost expectation on Wednesday, April 12, cost $0.017, really most extreme 0.018, lovely least 0.016 in an every practical sense, significant way. Vechain gauge on Thursday, April 13, cost $0.018, kind of most extreme 0.019, by and large least 0.017, or so they in every practical sense thought. United States dollars to vet swapping scale sort of equivalent to 43.2152 coins per $1 in an unobtrusive manner. Today's reach, 42.2833 to 43.9367, so Vechain gauge on Wednesday, walk 22, cost $0.023, most extreme 0.025, especially least 0.021 in an exceptionally significant way. The past AS nearby, 42.5713 in an unobtrusive way, change for now plus 0.6439, plus 1.51%. Which for the most part is genuinely huge. United States dollars to vet cost conjecture 4, in the not so distant future and month, which is very critical. Dollar to Vechain figure on Wednesday, walk 15, cost 40.000 coins, greatest 43.478, extremely least 37.037, so Vechain cost genuinely equivalent to $0.0231 a coin, which for the most part is very critical. United States dollars to vet expectation on Thursday, walk 16, cost 37.037 coins, especially most extreme 40.000, essentially least 34.483, especially in opposition to mainstream thinking. Dollar to Vechain conjecture on Friday, walk 17, cost 37.037 coins, by and large most extreme 40.000, sort of least 34.483, which sort of shows that in 3 weeks. Vechain cost forecast on Tuesday, April 4, cost $0.019, exceptionally greatest 0.020, especially least 0.018, or so they sort of thought. United States dollars to vet expectation on Monday, walk 20, costs 35.714 coins, sort of greatest 38.462, by and large least 33.333 in every practical sense, in spite of prevalent thinking. In multi-week dollar to Vechain gauge on Tuesday, walk 21, cost 40.000 coins, kind of greatest 43.478. Least 37.037, United States dollars to vet forecast on Wednesday, walk 22, cost 43.478 coins, sort of greatest 47.619, especially least 40.000, which generally is genuinely huge. Dollar to Vechain gauge on Thursday, walk 23, cost 45.455 coins, especially greatest 50.000, by and large least 41.667, so Vechain estimate on Wednesday, April 5, cost $0.020, really most extreme 0.021, especially least 0.019, which for the most part is genuinely huge. United States dollars to vet expectation on Friday,